Today we're going to be diving into the top 25 Jordan Brand releases for 2025 to see if any of them are worth picking up or if they're losing their flair.
We're also taking a peek at several Year of the Snake collections from a variety of brands, as well as some of the upcoming drops from Nigel Sylvester, Lil Yachty, and many more.
We have a ton of news to cover, including recent pickups, Sleeper of the Week, and we're also introducing a new segment at the end, so stay tuned for that.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the 100th episode of the Beyond Kicks podcast.
Episode 100 as well as 1,000 subs. That could not have been, it couldn't have been more perfect, dude. That's crazy.
There's a testament to consistency right there. 100 episodes it took to get to 1,000 subs.
That's
on YouTube.
True. It's too cool, man. Too cool. I was scrolling through earlier today, just all the different thumbnails and videos we've done for the podcast, and I'm like, dang, we've been doing this. We've been doing this, but it's been a blast, dude. There's no one I'd rather do it with.
There you go.
Yes. How was your New Year's?
It was all right. I've been sick for about a week, so
Forgot about that.
I just got back to recording yesterday. Otherwise, I've been basically sleeping in bed for a week. I mean, besides Christmas, I mean, it was just laying around. I still have a little cough, so apologies to the listeners if you hear it at all, but I just a little tickle in the throat yet. But yeah, it's been not a whole lot. Just kind of went to a Mexican restaurant, got some margaritas on New Year's, and reminisced of the last year, and kind of figured out, hey, what do we want to do in the next year? And part of it was, that's why I texted you about Europe, is because we are going to take a trip to Europe too.
You have to.
Yep. So
literally
we're gonna do that, sometime in May. I think we're going to go.
Okay. Yeah. Let us know. Anna loves planning stuff, and she knows all the best places. So just let me know where you want to go, and she'll give you a whole itinerary.
Yeah, we're planning. We just kind of were like, we could I don't know. I'm just like, let's do it. So, I mean, we don't have kids. There's nothing holding us back yet. So
do it while you can, man.
So, yeah, I want to go see the Roman Coliseum and a bunch of cool stuff. Go see St. Andrews and some cool historical stuff. Dude. So yeah, that was New Year's. Just kind of out of that, played some sequins, watched the ball drop, and back to work today.
Yep. I feel you there.
How about you?
We pretty much do the same thing every New Year's. We have a big well, this year it was smaller, but get together at Anna's parents' place, and we all just sort of hang out. We invite all the friends that are in town. A lot of them were out of town this year, so small little group. We just, enjoy the company, play games, play board games, watch the ball drop, and celebrate. That's about it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty chill, dude. But kind of the same boat as you, I'm assuming. Just the sneakers are stacking up since you've been out of commission. For me, I've just been sort of away and including, remodeling the studio. So
Let's give it a breakdown. You got it. If you're watching on YouTube, you definitely should be. Definitely drop a sub, be the 1,000th plus subscriber. But Seth has a new setup.
Yeah, dude, it's coming along, and you actually can't see what came in today. Well, I guess you can behind me, maybe. Got 2 Varipoles in today, and they are fun. So right now I have one in this corner and one sort of in front of me beside my little sneaker shelf, just to mount the lights and sort of reduce the floor space and give me more floor space, because it was
getting. You gotta send me the links to the ones you got, because I've been eyeing up some as well for a long time, just because I need a light here and here, but I'm against the wall, so I have no room for an actual stand.
Exactly. No, I will let you know. And I also got some clamps to be able to mount the lights as well. So
good deal.
They've only been up for about an hour and a half now, and they haven't fallen. So I'm going to chalk that up to a win.
There you go.
We'll see how they go throughout the night, but they seem pretty sturdy. So that's good. Outside of that, some IKEA cabinets behind me. Just ordered finally some shelves, some Besta shelves to go in behind this as well. I think those show up sometime in the next week, which will be awesome.
There you go.
Just give some more life to this. We got the new desk in the corner. Gonna do a gallery gallery wall behind that just to give it a little bit more life as well, some more personality. And dang, I think that's it. I don't know. There's just like, I'm getting in the zone late at night when I'm like editing and watching shows, and then I go to random websites, find what I'm looking for, and I'm like, yes, that's it. Order it. We'll just see.
There you
So it's
go.
going to start flooding in.
How
And
you liking the desk so far?
dude, it's incredible. The quality of just like the wood they use, top tier. And just the ability to stand it up and down. Like, it's nice, especially when you've been sitting at your desk all day and you can sort of just walk around while you're doing more stuff and just go back to it. But it's cool. It's great. Too good.
There you go.
I probably need to look at different monitor arms because they sort of push forward a little too much because I have this sort of swivel one. So got to figure out something with that, but we'll get there eventually. And also ordered a Fuji. That'll get here on Monday. Which I was so anxious about because you sent me a story of one of our friends who had a friend who was selling his Fuji. That was
Mhm.
So I sent him a DM. Didn't hear anything for a full day. And I was like, okay, come on. Then he finally responded. And then it took another day to get another response from the guy that was actually selling it. And I'm like, oh my God, am I going to get this? Yeah. And while I was waiting, I found one on Facebook Marketplace, but of course he wanted like 500 more dollars for that. And I was like, okay, no, not doing that. But the plan was to hunt and track down one before we go to Ireland because I feel like it'd be just so fun to have. And now it looks like, fingers crossed, it should get here Monday. So I'm looking forward to that, dude. Oh, it's going to be awesome.
Very exciting.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the recommendation. And
You're going to have fun with that.
yeah, and just showing me where to get one. Outside of that, I'm trying to think what else is new. Oh, I did the ATATF Sneaker of the Year panel. I forgot we haven't talked since then. That was a blast, dude. It was a little more retail focused for the discussion than I was hoping or wanting to really dive in. They had a ton of people that were, long time employees for like A Ma Maniére, Wish Atlanta, just a few of the different sneaker stores around town. So a lot of the conversation was centered around just what can retail do to be better? Is retail dead? Is it not? And I was like, okay, like this is cool. Like I enjoy that we're talking about this, but I don't want to talk about this right now. I want to talk about all this.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. But outside of that, it was really cool. Got to meet my boy Tyreek, who I've been just following for a while. He's like a killer skateboarder. I actually got connected with him through the owner of Stray. He was like, oh, you live in Atlanta, you got to connect with this dude. So he's so good skateboard. Trinidad was there, all the basic ATL creators, not basic, I don't know why I used that word, but other ATL creators were there, so I got to chop it up with them a little bit, which is always fun. And Anna was able to join me, and she was like, this is crazy. Like it was just a packed house, which
it looked like it.
Oh yeah, but that was fun. Also got connected with a Saucony rep who lives in Atlanta. He goes by A Sneaks, not AD Sneaks. And I was like, that's funny because it's close. And he's like, Andy's my boy too. So, we make it work. But he sort of showcased a ton of different new models and retro models that Saucony's bringing back in 2025, which was awesome. Then after the show, I was just sitting there chatting with him. Everyone was sort of leaving, and he was like, yo, so my office is actually connected to this building we're in right now. We were at like one of the Red Bull buildings in Atlanta, and he's like, you want to come back to my office and see the other stuff releasing in 2025? And I was like, oh, I do. So he took me and Anna back there, and it was just like all over the floor, all in all these shelves, just every single colorway of every model for Saucony for next year. And I was blown away. There's some cool retro stuff coming back. And I'm like, oh, I'm here for this. So I didn't ask if I could take pictures, but I just didn't because I was like, I don't want to get you in trouble.
Any unreleased stuff, you can get in trouble with that. It's not worth it.
But so if you're listening to this and you like Saucony, keep an eye out because there's some cool stuff coming. But outside of that, I think that's pretty much my
Any pickup?
week in review. Pickups? Oh my god.
So
Um,
the sneakers were stacking up. We got to see some of them.
so earlier today, well, I don't even think I've fully recorded any of the videos. I've just been trying to shoot B-roll. So I
Hmm.
brought my backdrop out in the kitchen area because it's the laminate flooring, and I shot 10 different on foot like B-roll shots, and it just took forever. And I was like, oh God, I gotta never leave the house again because this is just exhausting. But first one, this is the one that came in last week, but I just didn't have them yet. The Dime and Asics Quantum 360. Dude, this shoe is so comfortable. It's literally a gel unit, 360 degrees around the
It
shoe.
looked like it.
Yeah, like the outsole really reminds me of the Air Max. Was it the 360, I guess is what it was? I don't remember. They came out when I worked at Champs, but very similar outsole and their Gore-Tex, but it's like just so soft. It's this weird like
Hmm.
sweater material. So I'm like, I don't know how that's really gonna handle in the elements, but really cool
Mhm.
shoe. I don't wear black shoes, but you know, maybe I'll try and incorporate them into the rotation a little bit more. Uh, outside of that, your boy hooked up with the Nigel 4RMs. These are so cool, dude. I'm like obsessed with these. I feel like every day I've had them, I've just like I haven't worn them yet because I haven't like done anything outside of like New Year's, but
Mhm.
every time I walk in the office, I'm just like, these are so cool. Like they're amazing. Um, it's kind of annoying now because I think there were 4 people at the ATATF event that were just like, yeah, so I guess my gift got lost in the mail. I saw what you got, Charlie. And I'm like, no, no, we're not doing this. Sniper Jones, we're not doing this, bro. He was like, I need
It's
a
a
pair too.
rabbit hole, man.
It is. And I was like, man, if I could gift everyone a pair of shoes, I would.
Yep.
But you know, you got to keep the family strapped up.
Yeah, there's not I mean there's a bajillion people I could buy a pair of shoes for, but it's like besides you and my wife, which she doesn't even like she'll get enough shoes. She doesn't even
Yeah.
want it. Like if I buy her a pair of shoes, it's like, so it's like you are the only one that it's like, and Giancarlo, I guess too. I got him a pretty cool Christmas gift as well. But
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, besides that, it's like there's not many really any other people that I'd be buying like a dope pair of sneakers for,
Yeah.
I guess.
But it's just so cool. And shout out to everybody that was like commenting on those videos, by the way. Y'all were awesome. It was just cool
Yeah.
to see. I loved it, dude. 2 more. I believe you got a pair of these too. The Packer Adidas Intimidation Low, I think is what the model is. Another one I haven't wore yet. Yeah, there you go. But I was shooting the on foot B roll today. Haven't got them
When are you
outside.
posting the video?
Say it again.
When are you posting the video on them?
I have no idea. I got to figure out sort of an order. That's the hard thing. I'm like, shit, I got like 10 videos I got to do. Which one do I want to do first? I'm assuming probably these because these are still in stock on Packers website,
Are they really?
which is crazy. And I just like that kind of blew my mind, but I also get it because it is sort of like an under the radar sneaker collaboration. But yeah, dude, I
Mm-hmm.
just think these are so cool. And one thing I didn't realize about these, I'm blanking on the name, so sorry, I'm assuming he's not even listening to the podcast, but one of the lead designers for Adidas basketball, one of the guys who's responsible for doing the Fear of God 2 basketball, was the dude who designed this shoe. And he was posting
Mm.
on his story when these came out. And I was like, bro, I didn't know you designed those. These are pretty sick. So props to you. I'll get your name next episode, but another cool shoe. Last one. I had to pick these up, dude. I they were sitting. I think they're sitting literally everywhere. But the Adidas Bad Bunny SL72 something. I don't even know the name, but it's the one we talked about a few episodes back where the
Okay.
shoe is
Yeah.
chopped in half, blue on the
Mm-hmm.
upper, Volt on the toe box area, and this orange outsole. They're cooler in person. The photos online I don't think they look very visually appealing, and even kind of on here, like it looks like it has this sort of hump on the toe box, but they're pretty comfy. It's not like anything crazy as far as the tech goes, but yeah, very like slim shoe. You can just throw them on and rock them. But I like these a lot. They're fun.
That
That's
is
all
a
from
fun one.
that's all from me. What you got?
I gotta grab them. I posted a video about them yesterday.
Noted. You'll have to refresh me. Is it the you did like 3 yesterday, right? Or was that the day before? What we got?
All right, first of all, EQLZ 360
Yeah.
super fire basketball shoe. These are very impressive for a new company. This is their second silhouette, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, leather, really nice leather up here on the toe box, really cool mesh design. I wanted the white colorway, the Phantoms, because those look really, really sick. I think they look better because you can see more of the elements of the mesh and stuff. But very impressive basketball shoe. I want to get some hoop time in them because they're, I think performance wise, they're sick. And honestly, as a street shoe, it's pretty sick too. So
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Very clean.
Rose in Good Faith, 50-50 suede. You would like these a lot. Do you have a pair?
I don't. They haven't reached.
They're really nice, dude. They're really nice.
They look nice.
Bugger gum outsole, which I'm not a fan of at all because it gets super dirty. But the stitch lines, everything's super nice. The leather on the inside of the tongue, I mean, all of it's nice. It's a good shoe. It's a really, really good street shoe.
Truly. I remember seeing the mock-ups of that shoe before they produced them, and I was like, oh, that could be a hit.
Bingo. Yep, exactly. And then another different one here, Kizzo Kicks, the Christmas sweaters. This is the first hit for a Kizzo. I have a lot of the Kizzos, the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've held a lot of them in hand. I think Kizzo wasn't one of my top independent brands just because I feel like they haven't, from last year, they weren't one of my top on my top 3 list from last episode. If you didn't listen to that, go do that. A couple of comments about that. I'm an honest person. Like, I just don't think the shoe was there completely. And I still think that there's a long way to go. It's hard to create a shoe from the ground up. And the big thing for me is the difference between that Rose in Good Faith and the EQLZ. They don't feel like new models. They feel like they're very refined. They feel like it's a completely new thing. Like, it's a big brand. I get it. There's a lot of money to make a new shoe, but it doesn't feel like it's something else. Like, on this, the back heel, it's a really cheap mesh. Like, it feels like a dunk. It looks like a dunk.
Yeah.
The inside of the tongue tag, I mean, that tongue tag is like super cheap looking. It's just not like refined where it's like they meant to put that there. It's more of like that was the option to put it there. So It's not like perfectly refined yet. With that being said, this colorway is sick. These feel a lot better than the previous Kizzos. Cool outsole, fun Christmas on the inside. But yeah, it's just not 1,000% there yet, which takes time. And they're doing that. But they're super creative ideas. And this is like the first colorway that I'm definitely going to be rocking. So shout out, Jake. Thank you.
Respect. That's the one he sent to Kai Cenat as well, right? That one went
Yep.
pretty viral. I like that.
Yeah, and he liked it too. It's just, I don't know. It's very like, that's why like some of the John Geiger stuff, like the first colorway and shoe that I actually liked was the 004 because it's like, this doesn't feel like a bootleg.
Yeah.
So some refining to go, but Kizzo's definitely come a long, long way.
Yeah.
So, and then the Packers, which I already showed off. That was my one personal buy. So
I like it.
I'm going to see how long I can last without buying a new pair of shoes in the new year. I'll keep it updated every episode. You've already kind of broken that. So
I broke it last night. I broke it on the there. I found a pair that I've been wanting and they were on sale. I think at Kith, and I was like, yeah, we're doing it. I had to. It was the
I don't think I've
what's the name of them? I finally found a pair of the New Balance 991 V2s. That was on sale in a color I liked. So I was like, God.
Yeah, technically end of last year was like end of 2024 were my last pickups. The Travis Scotts, I'm still waiting on another pair of those. I think they've shipped already. Let me look when they come.
Yeah.
But I broke a pair of those out. Those are sweet. It's fun to have a pair of Travis Scotts that you get for retail and you don't like feel bad about wearing and beating up because I paid $150 for them. So
it's the hardest thing, dude.
But there you go. That's the pickups.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like that was me last year because I didn't really buy many shoes last year. A lot of them were gifted. So now I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I should probably, like, dude, probably all of last year, I'd love to sit down and like actually calculate it, but I'm pretty sure I maybe bought less than 5 shoes. And now,
yeah, it was way more than that.
Yeah, I'm like, I was just trying to save money last year. Now I was like, okay, send me shoes.
Yeah, you get the funds rolling in now from the holidays.
Now I bought
behave a little.
4. I bought like 5 since December. That's gonna
rolling out.
Now I got to downsize more.
There you go.
I got to get rid of all of it. Okay, so we got to stop for a second and talk about one of our sponsors, APTHCRY.
If you're looking for the best socks to pair with your favorite sneakers, then APTHCRY has you covered.
From elevated basics to unique and fashionable designs, they really have something for everyone.
On top of that, they also have a great collection of apparel and accessories.
Like this hat I always wear and this shirt I have on right now.
We only rock APTHCRY, and you should too.
So check out APTHCRY on their social channels or go to apthcry.com. And now let's get back to the podcast.
Should we hop into some news? We got a new segment at the end of this episode too, so stay tuned for that.
Let's do it.
First of all, some Jordan 4 news, a couple of different stories. First of all, the SB Varsity Red, Jordan 4 SB Varsity Red is officially canceled.
I did not see this news. I actually did not know
that. December 30th, this came out. Just the red variant of the SB4s, and then let me see if I can find the article too.
Because I know we've seen like official quote unquote leaked images of the blue pair now. So I'm curious why they were just like,
yeah, those are confirmed for 2025, but the red pair is canceled. So not sure exactly why, but there we are.
Bless me. It's weird. Interesting choice.
Yeah, I mean the shoe. I sold my pair of SB4s just because
you're over it.
The wear test factor. Yeah. Like I'm burnt out of them, but like, there's other pairs that are so similar that like you can even buy the Jordan 4 RMs. Elliot Page just did a video comparing the two where it's like they're pretty similar to each other. So
yeah.
And if these go for a little bit over retail, a couple, $200, $300, $400, then maybe, but $700, $800, like it's just too expensive.
Yeah.
I don't think the blue pair, at least this red pair got canceled, but
I think it's going to have the same effect, obviously, because it's not the first.
Do you think so, or won't?
I don't think it will. The blue pair. I mean, obviously, people will be talking about it, but it doesn't have that it factor. I feel like the green was just too good. Blue's like,
I agree with you.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see.
Different Jordan 4 got announced or leaked. Nigel coming out with the Jordan 4 OG Bike Air, not an RM. This is the Bike Air, regular Jordan 4. All red suede upper, red and sail midsole, and that's about it.
These look good. They look really good.
Like the red October of the Jordan 4.
Exactly. Like I know I've said it before. I'm not a fan of red shoes. I wouldn't wear these regardless, but I think these look great. Very good. And that just shade of
sick to get Bailey pitching in a pair of these. This is like twins red.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever pitch in a pair of Jordan 4s, but these are pretty gas.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know what it is, but just and the fact that the midsole is like that sail color too. It's just that tone of like red. Like it looked just more premium. If it was red, it'd be like, but this looks
Yeah,
more like rust, clay, Georgia clay. Yeah.
bad mock up. That's terrible.
I
That's crazy.
remember. I remember seeing those mock-ups and we were like, "Oh, please, no, don't."
Where do they get this info, bro? I mean, the midsole is pretty accurate. It's
Yeah.
red and salmon, but the upper is not orange.
Yeah, I mean, I don't I don't know where they got that info. I wouldn't be surprised if like Z was the one that leaked it because they just tell him the style like code and he has to sort of like decode.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to tell with the shades and everything. And also Z's colorblind, so
Doesn't help. We got to get him on the pod this year.
we do. I kept meaning to last year and slipped my mind. I haven't
We'll get guests on starting soon.
yeah. Once
But yeah, it's I mean a good summer shoe. Wear them once in a while for me, or if you're gonna bike them. I like the mini swoosh on the outside too. Pretty cool.
Oh, wait. I didn't even see that.
Gotta look closely, Seth.
I thought that was like a I don't even know. I didn't even pay attention to that. That'll
Yeah.
be cool.
Hopefully these have the rubber back tab too. I don't know why they wouldn't because it's a bike pair, and the other rubber back tabs are SBs, so it would only make sense that these are. But
That's a good point
who
too.
knows? Yeah, not bad.
I like it.
We got a close-up look at the Kobe 5 Protro year of the Mamba eggplant.
One thing before we dive into this, what is your thoughts on the mini swoosh? Do you like it or no?
I do like it.
Okay.
I do like it.
Because I do too. And when I said I prefer it on it was like the Jordan 1 Low video where it has the mini swoosh. So many people, I think it was mainly on TikTok, were just like, that's the one thing that I didn't like about the shoe. It apparently makes them look cheap. And I'm like, what? I don't get it. So let me know in the comments. Do you think it makes them look cheap or do you prefer it? Me personally, I prefer it. I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Am I unmuted?
Oh,
There we go.
Hey,
I said, who doesn't want an extra swoosh?
that's what I'm saying. Swoosh it up, baby.
There
Anyway,
you go.
you're the Mamba.
All right, Kobe 5 Protro. What do you think of these?
I mean, I think they look good. That's about it.
What do we think is going to happen for Kobe's this year? Are they going to be sitting on shelves? Are they going to be just dropping heat all year? Are they going to be selling out? What's your prediction?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've noticed because I go to like the mall a decent amount just to check what shoes are all there. I don't think I noticed any Kobe's sitting ever. A lot of like KDs just because they were rolling out the KDs this year, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully they release a ton of GR colorways of Kobe's just so people can get them because I know everyone loves hooping in them. But as far as like unique releases like this, I wouldn't expect these to sit because in my opinion, like this is a good looking shoe. Looks great. It's got the eggplant sort of.
I doubt these are going to sit. I mean, the embroidered snake on the outside, the satin sock liner.
Pretty gnarly. Like,
yeah, it's a good colorway.
But yeah, outside of that, I just want to see more GR stuff. And I could have swore last year we saw a glimpse into like a ton of GR Kobe's that were just basic colors. So I assume we'll be getting that either later this year or maybe they released last year and I just didn't know. But
there was a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of the Kobe 8s and stuff.
That's true. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see how long they can ride it because you know they're just going to milk it until it's dry. So we shall see.
There you go. This next one's right up your alley. Little running collection from Nike. Let Your Fire Run.
I want these so bad. I don't know which model I would want. Definitely one of the ones with the flames on the toe box. They're just so damn expensive, and I'm not spending $260 on like a performance running shoe because I just would wear them for lifestyle. And I'm like, cool.
How do you say that? Eekden? EKIDEN pack.
Ekiden?
Ekiden pack.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Let your fire.
They're sweet. Yeah, they came out the Alpha Fly 3, the Vapor Fly 3, the Zoom Fly 6, and the Rival Fly 4. Just basically the classic hot rod flames on the side, but it looks sweet.
I love them.
I wish they would do this on non-running models, on like a drop a Volmiro with this, or like a Jordan 1 Low 85, or like even a Jordan 1 High, or I don't know. I don't know if it really makes sense because it's not a performance shoe, but basketball shoe, these would look cool on.
Yeah, like it's just a fun design, dude. Like, why not? I think the Vaporfly 3 is my favorite, though. Those
definitely, yeah, with the mesh, it looks really clean.
Mhm.
Alpha Fly 3 Premium looks pretty good too, but
that
the
midsole
Vaporfly
is just,
3, that close up.
yeah, the midsole and the premium is just too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
But those are cool.
Yeah, pretty cool line.
Yeah, Nike.
Like Nike doing more running stuff. I mean, that's their roots. So
True.
And they did drop this morning. So if you feel like picking a pair up, have at it.
I wonder if they're on sneakers. Let's see.
I don't think no, I don't think they're on the sneakers app. I think they're on Nike, and I thought I saw Dick's Sporting Goods. Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods release
That
alert this morning. So,
let's see if any are in stock. Oh, they're all still in stock, actually. Yeah, dude, $260 for the Vaporfly 3. Nah.
I mean, the only thing I'll say about that is they are literally performance.
They are
shoes, so it's like,
I get it. If I was like a runner, but like even that, like if I was a runner, I don't even think I would do that. I could just get a pair of anything else for 180 max. Give it. I don't know.
There you go.
Too much for me. Depot.
Lil Yachty coming out with another Air Force One. This is the Lucky Green coming out in summer of 2025. Leaked it.
They cool.
They look like Bapestas.
Damn. Yeah, you're
they
right.
They look just like Bapestas, like, bro, to a T. Like, I bet I could find this exact colorway in a Bapesta.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it exists. I don't know, dude. I'm just tired of Air Force Ones.
I'm tired of Yachty.
Whoa, dude.
I'm not like, I don't know. I just, he seems too cool for everyone.
Yeah, especially after the Complex Sneaker of the Year pan.
Yeah, after that deal, I lost a
dog.
I mean, this is not the same colorway, but it's damn near the same colorway. You get the same vibe.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, you can't. There has to be some sort of Rasta-inspired Bapesta. I'm sure.
I will find one.
Figure it out. Dig the archives.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just like it's just he's too cool for everyone. Almost like he knows fashion better than everyone else. So it's like,
you got money. That's it.
This one's pretty close. Yellow midsole on this one. Green.
Yeah. I'd say.
It's just you look at it and you're like, oh, Bapesta.
Yeah. Okay. Even if there's not an identical Bapesta, it's a Bapesta. It's like,
nothing wrong with it.
No.
I like the OG Pat Mother Bapestas. They're sweet.
I don't.
I think that they're cool. Like, there's a place for them. I don't know if I'd ever wear a pair, but I like they're very, I don't know, there's something about them. But
God, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these are another pair of those coming out. So if you're a little Yachty fan.
Yay.
They're very vibrant. Yellow midsole, red stitching, red swoosh, green, yellow, red. That's it. All in the most vibrant color tones, most saturated, and patent leather. So,
next.
There you go. This one's kind of cool. We finally got images of the 2018 Drake Jordan 9 OVO PEs. I don't know if there was an embargo released on them or what the case was, but I saw a couple of people post on these.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Let me see. I did. I think it was because the embargo dropped or something like that, like a 2025, like January 1st. You can post about them or something like that. But
Uh,
all white pair, all black pair, Jordan 9.
whatever, dude. I never understood that deal they had with Drake where it was just like, here's every Jordan and you can just have it all white with your little OVO branding. And I'm like, okay.
It's Drake, man. Can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's all right.
I think if you could have if any company could come to you and be like, you can do whatever you want to the shoe, just come out with all white, put your logo on it, whatever, or do whatever you want. What would be the shoe for you? That'd be like, all right, this is the one I want. I don't need anything else.
Ah, damn. I don't know. I mean, it'd probably be some New Balance. I don't know what model it would be though. That's hard. That's hard. If it was like my PE too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And I love wearing white shoes too. Dude, honestly, it'd be like it'd be the Jound Keanu 14, the all white and silver pair. I'd be like, give me 100 pairs of these with my little logo on them or something to make them unique.
Mm-hmm.
A little pop of color, and I'd be like, this is my uniform shoe now.
There you go. I would say Jordan 4. Jordan 4 would be end game for me.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
cool.
kind of peak. Yeah.
Classic.
Do you want to pull up sleeper of the week
Sleeper of the week. Bow, 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 bow.
before we get to the year of the snake? And then after the year of the snake, we're going to cover some of the best releases from Jordan Brand this year. And then a little final news segment.
Dude, if I'm being honest, my sleeper of the week was one of those shoes. Honestly, almost every one of the shoes that I showed for my pickups this week. Like the Packers, full size run, sitting on Packers website, $140.
Yeah, that's a good sleeper.
Like that's not bad. And I mean, outside of that, where is it? The Bad Bunnies, sitting, every size, 160. A little more expensive, in my opinion. I don't know if it's really worth it, just because there's not a lot of tech in it. But
Mm-hmm.
still, like, these are cool. The other colorways are great too. Same with these. Every size sitting, like so
Well,
much
then I would say
stuff.
the Packers are a better option because they're 140. The
Yeah,
Dimes are 240. There you go. That's a little steep.
yeah. But it's Gore-Tex, and this model has like all the gel you could want, so it makes sense. But also, it doesn't make sense. Like at the same time, like those are three great shoes that are just sitting right now. So those are my picks.
There you go.
Three sleepers. Why not? Throw them in there.
If you had to narrow it down to one, I would say the Packer, just because
Yeah,
it's the cheapest. We both picked them up. It's a really clean shoe.
it's unique.
It's gotten some love in some niche sneaker posts on Instagram and stuff, but I mean, overall, it's like you saw that on the street, you'd be like, "Ooh, that's cool."
Oh yeah, dude. I almost wore them to the ATATF event too, because they had like just came in. But I was like,
Mhm.
I gotta shoot the on foot. I don't want to have to clean them to do them on the backdrop. Because I knew like if I wore those shoes there, so many people would be like, "What are those? What are those?" Like, because they're very unique. They look like a pair of Yeezys because they have the same midsole, but I feel like a lot of people would just be confused. It's a neck turner. I mess with it.
Exactly.
I mess with it.
All right, all right, all right. You're the snake collections. Let's get into them. First of all, starting off with Adidas. I feel like brands are kind of biting into this year of a little too much every year we go on, but I mean, there's some cool ones. First of all, Adidas is coming out with, I believe, 5 different shoes that they're dropping. We'll just kind of go in order of this right here. First of all, AE1 Low.
The fact that these are a year of the snake release makes so much more sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure prior to today, we didn't know that unless I missed it. Like we knew it had
We've known it. We've known it.
that it was
Yeah.
a snake. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I
Interesting.
have at least.
You're a different breed.
Iridescent side, little snake print on the mesh, some pink hits, not bad.
Hmm. Did you see photos of these on foot, by the way?
Maybe.
I saw someone post them the other day on foot.
Yeah, I
They
did tans. The
crazy.
I'm not a fan of them.
Like
I'm not a fan of them.
I'm not either. I've pretty much said that since
I'll
the
get them. I'm just not a fan of them.
yeah, but like they shine. They are so reflective or
Fair enough.
iridescent. I don't know. Um, this one surprised me. Intimidation low. You're the snake, all black and slime green with sort of like snake print on the upper. Like caught me by surprise. I didn't know we were gonna get these until right before we recorded, and I was like, "Yo,
Yeah, these are sick. They're giving me Green Goblin vibes for sure. I'm loving the side panel.
they're kind of dope." I don't
Yeah, I'm a
know.
big fan of these. Green and black looks sick, especially when you have a little snake print in there. That's like not super bold.
I want to see that shoe in person.
I agree. Hardened Volume 9's purple snakeskin.
Yeah,
Not my favorite.
yeah, but it's cool. Still,
I definitely want to get a pair. I might have to hit up one of our Adidas guys. I want to get a pair of these 9s in and check them out because I know that this was a Chinese only release, the Year of the Snake, Hardened Volume 9, and that blue pair that's coming out soon. I'm a big fan of that one.
yeah, cool model, but
Mm-hmm.
for me, what is this? Is that a Forum 86 or something?
Looks like the Crazy 8 Low. Nope.
No,
That's
it's
the what is that?
Forum 2000.
Okay, there you go.
Those are pretty cool. Like I'm just not a fan of like snakeskin, so a lot of these I'm just gonna be turned off by. But like for the model itself, the colorway looks good. Like burgundy, it's a burgundy-ish with like brown. Then snakeskin on the three stripes. Like it looks cool.
Brown suede, brown leather.
Yeah. It's not a bad shoe.
Not terrible. Crazy 8 Lows. They look like they're snake mummy shoes.
That midsole looks crazy.
That's why they're called the Crazy 8s.
Yeah.
Look at the snake print that they used. It looks like an actual snake skin.
Uh-huh. That may be, I mean, I think the green pair is the best, but
I
like
agree.
most unique. Like that's kind of a hit. I think
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, Adidas. The green pair is definitely the best for sure.
Yeah. That's just
Interesting though.
I yeah. I didn't even know they were doing this. So it's pretty cool.
I didn't either. All right, on a Nike.
Okay.
Little 4-pack, 2 Nike Dunks, 2 Air Forces.
I like what they did with the laces. So if you remember in the past, I think last year was Year of the Dragon, and they did a little hang like every year they sort of do a unique little hang tag. And this year they did a little sort of what would you even call that? Crochet
Like
cross looking.
it looks like an extra set of laces, one lace that's like looks like a flower.
Mm-hmm.
That's hanging off the side.
That looks cool. I mean, like outside of that, the standard laces are neat too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, they've done. I mean, just they basically took regular Dunks and regular Air Forces and tried to glitz and glam them as much as possible. Satin sock lining, stitch sock lining, stitching on the swoosh, extra mini swoosh, extra laces, a elevated tongue, elevated lace charms, semi-translucent outsole. The all-white Air Forces are probably the cleanest
yeah,
because of that little cool pattern on the back,
Mm.
and materials are probably A1 on them as well.
I mean, maybe they may be A1.
But
I don't. That second pair of Dunks throws me off because it looks really similar to the Year of the Dragon Dunks or Jordan, whatever.
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Like it doesn't look different enough. And coming from someone who doesn't like themed shoes, these don't look super like themed for them being Year of the Snake. And for some reason, I'm like, it's just not as like cool. I think what they did with Jordan looks better, but these, they're all right. They're okay.
Let me transition into the Jordan brand then. We got clean little collection. First of all, Jordan 111 lows, little snakes print. Basically
They're kind of tough.
the gray suede 11
Yeah,
below and a snake print on the gray part.
they're kind of tough. Like that leather looks great on the upper. I
Yeah,
like
these
how
are
the mudguard is sort of more of like a muted snake skin. Is that a hang tag? That is? Dude.
snake print hang tag. And then the panel too, I'm gonna note, it's not even like a snake print. It looks like a snake print, and then it's the Jordan 5 off-white material
I would, yeah.
on the
Rip.
upper. So it's like that rough canvasy plastic. I don't even know what to describe it as.
I think I like those a lot.
These are sick. Yeah. I like my Jordan 11 lows. I have a pair of the grayish blue ones that came out last year. I've worn them a few times.
Yeah.
These are clean.
I'm honestly surprised I like those. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, not bad. Jordan 5s.
Pass. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing with this. Like the little wings or like teeth, whatever marks on the side. It's just sort of this like
Mhm.
Taylor Swift lover background where it's this like,
Yeah, it's just like a
so,
faded rainbow gradient
which doesn't really make sense to me.
with an all white upper. Yeah, I mean the 5. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah, I mean the box is kind of cool too. But
Yeah,
lows, Jordan 1 lows, same kind of canvasy plastic. Jordan 5 off white upper material on the swoosh, and then gray, some more different colored gray, and then like a teal on the tongue and the outsole.
I don't think.
Cool little lace charm on the back wings logo as well. It's like a Jordan 1 Tokyo, Japan
Yeah,
in the mid 90s, where it's like a see-through element almost.
not my favorite, but definitely not the worst. I like these better than I like the Air Force Ones and Dunks,
I agree.
personally.
Same thing, just in a regular Jordan 1 low, a new age cut,
Mm,
more of a yellow tint than white and gray.
shrug. Not
Yeah, not much there. Tatum 3s. These are very hipster, hippie vibe, like super. The Tatum 3s, I'm getting a pair in probably this month from Champs, and I'm excited because I like the look of Tatum 3s. I'm curious once I get them on foot because it's a good looking shoe, I think.
the
And
mid.
this one's just an all like tie dye canvas upper.
Yeah, the midsole feels great in hand because I saw a pair at Foot Locker the other.
Okay.
Just picked them up and I was like, like they're cool.
Yeah, they look bad. They look nice.
Yeah, dig it.
Jordan Legacy 312 lows, pretty garbage.
They don't even look like it's literally white and cream with like a.
Yeah, I don't see the year of the snake, but
I don't. I don't know
that's
why.
what they're calling them.
I mean, there's like, there's not even a hang tag. There's nothing, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
And that'll be it from Jordan Brand.
It's not bad.
Not terrible.
I guess it does come with a hang tag because there is a photo beside it. But
last one here. We got more Adidas originals. First of all, Sambas, cool custom red and gold box. Sambas look pretty nice.
not bad. That box is crazy though. And the little metal Adidas hang tag it comes with, those are cool. I don't mind them. Not anything I would really go for, but they're cool.
I agree.
Stars.
Superstars.
Big lines on the toe box. Kind of weird. Pass, not a superstar guy.
Shell toes.
Yeah.
I got the Campus 2000s. Tan, red, and Semi-translucent outsole, same box, some gold hits. These aren't terrible.
That's not bad. Not like a model I'm really fond of. A little too big. Is that really it? Yeah.
That's it. And then one other one I did want to cover too on. It's dropping a little Year of Snake collection as well. Couple of different trainers.
Those look good.
Red, white pair, red guts. Yeah, nothing hit home about. I mean, they're pretty basic colorways. Clothing collection as well, but
see,
not bad.
I kind of like that more because I can wear that all year and not be like, oh, here's my snakeskin shoes. Like, you could rock it here.
Then it just feels like a GR. It's not like a,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of opposite on that one.
That's true. I don't know. That middle pair I think is cool.
Not bad.
Solid.
All right. We got Sneaker News dropped a list of the 25 best new Jordans of 2025. A way too early look at what's dropping this year is what they classified it as. We're going to run through it and just tell you our thoughts.
Oh, let's do it.
25, the Jordan 12 French Blue.
I've always liked these. I think they're cool. Not a shoe I would wear, obviously.
Originally dropped in 2004, retroed in 2016, and now they're coming back in fall of 2025.
Rock.
It's not terrible.
I wouldn't rock, but rock them.
Another 12, the Mellows are coming back. Originally dropped in 2004. OG Denver Nuggets colorway. White upper, blue outsole, blue back heel, some blue guts. Cool colorway.
Yeah. I like the others better, personally.
Yeah. I mean, the Mellow, I like the Tive Mellow in there, but.
Yeah. They ain't bad.
Jordan 10 Steel. These are bad.
Yeah. I don't like them. Not for me.
Not great. Jordan 12 SB Varsity Red. Not releasing, so this is not on the list. We'll skip that one. Jordan 9 Cool Gray. Cool Gray 9's coming back.
When did they release last?
2002, when Jordan was on the Wizards.
They released before or after that. They didn't include it. Pretty
says a retro. Let me look.
I don't know. I've always thought those were cool though. It's not like I'm not a 9 guy. I remember when I worked at Champ, someone returned a pair of 9s, and I tried them on because they were my size, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it. They probably came out in like 2016.
2012.
Damn. I was wrong.
So a long time ago.
Yeah.
First new one we're getting here, Jordan 3 Rare Air. Blue, black, tan, red.
Pass. For me. Yeah.
I agree.
A little too out there.
Ferrari 14's coming back. It's a fun one.
Dude.
First came out in 2014.
I really want to get these. Which is crazy.
It's a fun one. I like this.
Like that's just a fun shoe to wear. You don't think I can pull it off?
No, I don't think so either.
Damn.
Number 18, the Union Jordan 1 High. This is the first like hype shoe besides the Ferraris, but the red and gray variant of them.
Mixed opinions, and we talked about this before. It's just because it looks like a rep. You know, I do think they're going to be cool. They're going to be hyped, but it's one of those you're going to be like, oh, I've kind of seen this shoe.
Yeah, I like my new Unions with the weave, but I'll probably grab a pair of these. I'm a big Union 1 fan.
Just to have, you know.
This is one that I'm very excited for. Number 17, the black metallic Jordan 5 Reimagine with the 3M edging. I like these. I'm picking these up for sure.
Absolutely. A lot of people are hyped for those.
Yep.
This would be cool.
Jordan 8 Bugs Bunny.
That's cool.
That is cool. I like those. I don't know if I've definitely seen them before, but it's not one that's been top of mind.
For some reason, I thought the Bugs Bunny was another colorway and not this. It looked similar, but
I think there's a Jordan 7 Bugs Bunny or the hair Jordan 7s.
what I'm thinking of. It has to be. But those are cool.
Mm,
Those are cool. I've always liked
I
eights.
like 8s. Yeah, I need to get a pair of 8s. I'm a big fan of 8s, and I've never really had a pair to wear.
Yeah. Not bad.
I've always wanted the Dornbecker 8s.
Mm.
Number 15, Jordan 1 High Shattered Backboard, the OG colorway. This one came out like 8 years ago, man. No, 9 years ago. It came out in 2016. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I was thinking about this shoe the other day because I saw someone post about it and I was like, would I like I love the shoe. I think it's a great shoe, but then I'm like, would I even wear this? Like I just
If they don't do the same, if not better, leather material on these than they did the 2016 pair, then they will go for $180 because that was the only big deal. It wasn't the only big deal, but it was like the selling. It was like everyone compared every material going forward to the Shattered Backboard ones. That was like the premier. Man, these had good material, so they need to perfect that. Otherwise, they're not going to sell.
yeah. So well, I'm kind of just gonna wait and see if the leather's good. I'll pick them up, but like outside of that, I just don't think I would wear this shoe a lot. But maybe
Fair
I
enough.
would. Like I don't wear orange. I
I
think
would I would rock these. This would be a fun summer shorts shoe.
yeah, that's true. Trying to think, I probably would.
Number 14, the Jordan 3 Black Cat.
Yeah,
Pass for me.
next week, like the 11th, I think.
Mm-hmm. I have a pair coming in. 2007, they first came out.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll voice my thoughts when I get them in hand. I've never been a Black Cat fan,
yeah,
but
yeah. I don't. If they didn't have that patent leather sort of toe box mudguard that wraps around, they'd be
mm-hmm.
cooler. And the laces, I just like you don't need leopard whatever laces.
Maybe you do, man.
Maybe you do. I don't know. Aqua.
You're the retro, really. Aqua 8's coming back. This is another banger.
Aquas are so cool. They're so cool.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah.
I could go for these. Flu Game 12s at number 12.
They all right. I'm here for it. Bring them back.
Hard to say no to that. I mean, what a classic.
True.
Jordan 6 Trophy Room collab. No images on these, but they're going to be backdoored. They probably already are backdoored, so
That's true.
you will have no chance of getting them. So we can just kind of breeze over those.
Yeah.
Grape 5s at number 10. This is gas. I need a pair of these.
Yeah.
John Carlo needs like 5 pairs of these because this is like his shoe.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
I get
Yep.
It's a cool one.
Yep. This one's, I like that one. I definitely need those. Taxi 12s coming back.
A lot of 12s.
A
Interesting.
lot of just big colorways.
Yeah.
Like big color. Like these are like, it's like shattered, like Flu Game, Ferraris, shattered, metallics. Like we haven't even covered some yet, but UNC Jordan 1s at number 8. This is another huge one. It's like, I like it because you know what? For the people that like retros and all the OG fans that a lot of these they've been wanting retros of, it feels like they're just doing it and knocking them out of the park this year. Like, especially when the market is super soft for retros. Like, nobody's buying a $220 Jordan 4 or Jordan 6 or Jordan. Like, no, nobody's buying that. So the people that want them are going to probably get a lot of these on sale, which is sick.
Yeah.
So,
If anything, I want to double up on this shoe just because I've always wanted them. So,
yeah, this is a pickup. I mean, a lot of these are all pickups. I love it.
yeah, these are too cool.
Travis Scott's Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Velvet Brown. Another brown Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low.
I thought that this was the leaked photo of what the Velvet Brown was. So this is
Probably.
but
It's actually just another one, Seth.
yeah, I mean it is.
You believe it?
Instead of the brown base, it's black and okay. All right.
Mhm.
I feel like I would wear these. maybe more than the actual velvet browns.
You know what? I'm gonna say right now the velvet brown Travis Scott Jordan will know. I have two pairs. One pair, I think I said I was gonna maybe toss them up for retail, but then Custom Cleats DM me and said, "Happy New Year. We'd love to get you a pair of golf shoe customs." I was like, sick. And I was like, you know what? I think I have the perfect pair for it. So I think I'm gonna turn the other pair into a pair of golf shoes, all brown. Can go with a bunch of different golf outfits, but I find myself throwing them on because they're super similar to the Mocha lows that I've been rocking a bunch, but they're like the hype version and they're all brown.
Yeah,
So
I get it.
I would never pay $400 or $500 for them. Tell you that. I would pay the overpriced Jordan 1 though, the 160 I paid for them, which even that little gut punch, but
It's true.
it's like if they were 120, that's like the perfect retail. But at like 164 or whatever after shipping, it's like, ugh.
True.
Not gonna complain though.
Yeah. Those
Number 6, another black cat. Can you believe it? The Jordan 4 black cat.
That's crazy to me.
There you go.
So many people are gonna be hyped for that.
This one's sick. The Fire Red 5's coming back. This is the 5th shoe that they have on the list.
I don't really like those. I don't know.
It's very 90s. That's why I like it.
I think
all these are super 90s, like the Aqua 8s, and they just feel like, man, this is like, I gotta watch the Jordan documentary again. Like this is like, this is Jordan. This is it, man. This is the vibe, like culture. Like this is what people rocked. Like
that's true.
Get excited over this list, man.
I can't do it. It just looks off, but a cool shoe, regardless.
It's classic. It's classic. The undefeated Jordan 4s. We don't really know a bunch of details on these. I've seen rumors even today that there's going to be a Jumpman version as well as a Nike Air version. I guess we'll see. This is probably one of my least favorite super expensive Jordan 4s versus like the Travis Scott Friends and Families or the Layla Mays or the Manila 4s or the Wahlburger 4s are like my all-time girl. Like the undefeated 4s are like, I don't know. They've never been one of my favorites.
Dude, to me, this has been probably my favorite just because I love neutral colors. And I'm like, this shade of like olive and black and cream, I'm like, hits.
Like the obtainable grail that like I kind of have my eyes set on for this year is the one of the Jordan 4 PEs, like the Gators, the UNCs, the Oklahomas. Like I really want to get a pair of those, but yeah, these, I don't know, the undefeated Jordan 4. It's all right. We'll see what happens with these.
True.
The best one of the year, I'm getting 3 pairs, the white cement Jordan 4s.
Like you said, classic.
This is dude, I've been waiting for this moment since beginning of COVID. Like literally 5 years I've been waiting for this retro.
There you go.
I need them big time. Number 2, this one is releasing, the Jordan 4 SB Midnight Navy.
The fact that they have this at number 2 is kind of crazy.
White cement should be number 1, and then a lot of the other retros should be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like Ferrari 14s are way better than the Travis Scott 15 that they've dropped. Like, what are we talking about?
That makes no sense. No sense at all. But I guess it's a cool release. I don't know.
We'll do a clip. We'll do a clip on the most anticipated retros coming out this year.
Let's do that. I like that.
And then number 1, they have the Jordan 1 High 85, the bread, the band, black and red, $250 price tag as of now. We'll see what happens with these.
When did they release? Oh, February? I thought they were January for some reason.
No, typically, I mean, at least in the last 4 or 5 years, they do the 85s in February.
Okay.
Like the metallic reds were last year. They did the Georgetowns. They did the black and whites.
I'll be going for a pair.
This one's probably, I don't know, the bread. I'm just such a Chicago fan that it's like the bread color has never really spoke to me, but it's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for a pair.
There you go. Pretty good list.
It's not bad. I mean, like there's some good stuff coming out, and there's definitely something for everyone, which is exciting.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
I like it.
All right, we've made it to the end. Should we introduce the new segment?
Yeah. So, new segment. We are titling it. I'm not even looking at my notes. I forgot what we titled it.
Beyond the mic.
Beyond the mic. Um, this segment, like, we're just gonna go through and create lists of just random things. And this week, we're gonna be talking about top 3 TV shows of all time. Now, to be fair, we made this list pretty much right before we started. And I know if I sat down and thought about this for an hour,
You'd get way too detailed. You'd go super niche. You'd be like,
I-
"It's just the stocking of TV shows." Like,
it'd be way too much.
yeah,
It'd be way too much.
gotta go off the dome. This is such an off the dome. Like, this is just one of those. Maybe that's what this segment is. Maybe we evolve it into like, you got to come up with it right before. Like, you can't think about it too much. Like,
I think that's smart.
it's the obvious picks.
Yeah. So if you have any requests moving forward, shoot us a DM, either me, Charlie, or the Beyond Kicks podcast, or just comment it.
I'll put up a question box on the story
Yeah.
on the day that this drops on Friday.
Do that.
Tomorrow.
Because I think it'd be fun. And we can just dive into some different topics. Duh. But yeah, top TV shows. What do you want to start or me?
Yeah, I'll start my number 3. No brainer, The Office. I mean, duh. I mean, you can flip this on any episode. You know, it's easy comedy. It's an easy watch. You can watch it with all ages. There's some really good behind the scenes, like niche-y stuff going on that if you watch it 8 times through, like I have, like you'll pick up on new things. Like Michael Scott, hard to beat that out. Like little love story, Jim and Pam, like Office, no brainer. It's like it's a once a year, twice a year watch for me all the way through.
We're literally watching through it right now. That's what
There you
my
go.
number 3 was going to be. But since it's your number 3, I'm going to go with my second choice for number 3, which is Bob's Burgers. I just think it's great. It's
Really?
dude. We watched.
I've never watched Bob's Burgers.
Oh my God. It's, I don't know what it is. That's like our just comfort show. It's just always on. If we're cooking dinner, that's just on the TV. It's hilarious. Not too crazy. Like the storylines aren't anything like substantial. You just throw on any episode and you're like, here we are.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, like my equivalent to that would be like Family Guy. I don't really watch South Park's pretty good too.
Yeah. Dude, we should do a list of like top shows that are on the air now. Cause like I'm thinking of that haven't finished yet, but are on like season 3 or like 4.
Yeah.
That like, oh, I know this is gonna be such a great show, but we just don't know yet because it's not done.
Mhm.
But number 2, what you got?
Breaking Bad. This is the serious pick. This is the no-brainer as well. I've watched this through 5 or 6 times. Another just, it's like one of the only shows that the character at the beginning, Walter White, completely changes throughout. He starts off as the good guy, teacher, feel bad for him, and then it ends up to being like he's kind of the scumbag of the whole thing. Like tore his family apart just for the money, kind of got greedy, and it's one of those shows you could watch through a bunch and you learn new things, and Mr. Walter White can't beat it.
I love that. So for my number 2 is a show that I watched for the first time. Well, not this year, but last year in 2024, and it's Game of Thrones. I was very late, very late to the party. But I found myself with free time and wanted something new to watch. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's actually sit down and watch it. And I was hooked. And when it was over, I was like, well, damn, I wish there were 5 more seasons. So it's like, it's just a great show. It's perfectly rated. The finale wasn't great, but you know, you can't please everybody. And also House of the Dragon is great too, but we're only on like,
You got that, yeah. Yeah, I've started Game of Thrones maybe 3 or 4 times. I've never gotten through it. I don't pay attention enough.
it's good. I mean, like just having it on while I'm editing, that takes up, you know, a few weeks of not, I don't know about you, but I have completely like just beaten YouTube and I just have run out of stuff to watch unless it's like a podcast. So I have to have a show on. Right now, I'm watching through Severance before the new season starts, and
There you go.
oh my god, very good. Number one.
All right, my number one, no brainer, Seinfeld. I mean, just you can't beat it. Such a good show.
I've never seen it.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
crazy that you've never seen it.
It's on the list, but I'll get there one day. I'll definitely get there one day.
That's crazy. You've never seen it, bro. You got to flip it on. It's so good.
I know. And it makes no sense. I've heard so many people talk about it, so many good things, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there one day. My number one was Breaking Bad that I had written down.
It's valid.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be
Hard to beat it.
just so good. I'm trying to. There has to be something else too. I can't even think about it, but like
Off the dome picks. That's how we do it.
top of the dome. That's all it is.
There you
Comment
go.
yours down below and let us know what yours are because I'm curious. Honestly, and give us recommendations because I'm looking for shows actively.
I'm always open for that.
I feel like I've watched way too much over the past year. But
Work from home life, baby.
Work from home life, baby. We work with what we got. I think that's it for today's episode. Episode 100.
All right.
If you made it this far, like the video. And maybe
There you go.
that'd be cool if you haven't already.
Thanks
But
for watching.
appreciate you all, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.
Peace.